Let's do a little cleanup. For the most part, I try my best to tidy up day to day, so when it gets messy, it's not too bad, thankfully, but only if it was really a snap to clean up. It would be lovely. Anyways, this is our living room. This is the area that we hang out in the most. It's my favorite area. I love that we have the really nice big windows. I love all the plants that I have in the living room. It's just a really nice, cozy space. Dishes are never ending, but that's okay because that means you are blessed to be able to prepare food for your family, so it's all good. Anywho, the kitchen is nice and picked up. Overall, you will see the theme in our home. It's on the smaller side, but it's perfect for a family of four. Two, I try to keep things tidy, but keep it still kind of cozy. That's the general vibe of my house. One thing our home has is lots of windows, which I love, but right now we're in summer and the heat is strong. These custom blinds definitely came in handy. And if you've been here for a while, you know my bedroom tends to double up as my work from home space. It's time to get ready, and I figured why not do a little get ready with me? So I've been posting shorts, but I haven't done a video in a while, but I'm more or less on a health journey, and I am doing a lot of healing on this health journey, especially with my relationship with food. Now, weight loss is definitely a plus, but it's not my sole focus on this health journey. I am currently down 32 pounds. I still have more to go. I love that I'm falling in love with moving my body and exercise, as well as just being aware of what I'm intaking and putting into my body. But enough about this health journey. Let's talk about the makeup we're going to be playing with. So I am going in with a cream balsam. This really hydrates my skin and gives me that dewy effect that I'm looking for in my makeup. Now, this isn't a hack I created or anything like that, but if you mix a pump of your foundation in with face cream and blend that into your skin, it just really gives that hydrated, dewy, it's your skin but better type of look. It can look a little intimidating and scary at first, but believe me, just trust the process and blend, blend, blend. After using my fingers, I am going to go in with a brush just to make sure everything truly is blended into the skin, and I do dampen this with a little bit of setting spray. Even though this coverage is super sheer, super light, always drag it down to your neck to make sure everything blends in seamlessly. At this point, I knew I was shining bright like a diamond because that dewiness was a little much. So to help calm it down just a bit, I went in with a little face powder to help absorb some of that moisture. Love you. I'm going in with a deeper shade concealer as my bronzer. I've had this tube for maybe 2 years already and it's still going strong. I've mentioned it in a short, but I don't believe I've mentioned it in a video, but I'm currently on a makeup no buy. I only purchase things that I run out of. So last year when it came to makeup and even skincare, I purchased mascara, a setting spray, and a moisturizer. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue necessarily doing makeup videos, but that's just to let you know if I am. You may see a lot of repeat stuff, and that is okay. I think we should be encouraged to use the makeup that we have in our current collection versus splurging and buying makeup when we already have so much of it. And talking about being on a no buy, here's my crusty little palette. It has a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. But girl, this blush, it is a matte blush, no shimmer whatsoever. It is my favorite blush. It gives that natural, I've been kissed by the sun type of vibe without being over the top. It's such a beautiful color. And maybe because it is close to my skin tone, but with just a little bit more peachiness to it, maybe that's where the magic is. I have no idea, but it's so good. Another crusty product that's falling apart on me, but I absolutely love it, is this blush topper. Now, even though it's a blush topper, it does have a lot of glow to it, so I'm using it as a highlight. The product itself reminds me a lot of Milani Luminoso with just a little bit more glow, and I think that's why I could pass it off as a highlight. And being that it is so glowy, I'm also using it as my inner corner highlight. We are almost done. I promise. I am going in with NYX the Brow Glue in the shade Dark. I've mentioned this on multiple occasions, but if you go against the grain of your hair to get the brow product on the underside of your hair and then comb through, it really just holds your brows in place for a lot longer versus just combing the top side of the brow hairs. No matter if you're going for a dewy vibe or a matte vibe, always set your face. I am using Milani setting spray. And now for mascara. I usually layer 2 mascaras just to give me that extra oomph, being that I rarely ever wear falsies. But I like the way this particular e.l.f. mascara works on its own, so I just went in with this one and I did 2 coats and I curled. If you're going to curl your lashes after applying mascara, you really need to make sure your lashes are 100% dry or you're going to make a mess. Am I being extra with a fan? Yes, I am. But guess what? My lashes were 100% dry. After my lashes are dry, I go in with my lash curler. I only pump for 30 seconds. Anything longer than 30 seconds, my lashes look a little too curled. But in general, I love the way a curled lash looks, and I like to show you side-by-side comparisons because it's ridiculous. Look how luscious and long my lashes look from curling versus the other eye that hasn't been curled yet. It just makes the world of a difference. It really opens the eye. Not me feeling myself with my natural lashes. A dewy look would not be complete without a nice juicy lip, so I'm using a color that's already pretty close to my natural lip shade. It just makes my lips look nice, luscious, and juicy. And that is it for this dewy look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And then I wanted to show you how my skin looks in other lighting. So you can see that there is dew, but it's not over the top. It's not excessive. And while I'm here in this mirror, why not do a quick outfit of the day? Bye guys, I'll see you in my next video.
Look at that fog on my toe.
Crusty.
They're not even crusty. Bye.
Girl. Bye.